So one of the hallmarks of the videos that you create are these motion graphics. Can you describe those for us and then tell us a little bit about how you do them?
Yeah, so motion graphics, I think is kind of a broad term, and it can cover playing around with text. So text that is moving around, kinetic text, that's moving around or fading in, fading out. Something about the text is part of the design itself. Also, I think a still image that is animated in a certain way, like those little diagrams of the inside of a camera, for instance. I think that counts as motion graphics. So it's a graphical representation that you're moving in order to illustrate something. And those evolved kind of by accident, some of them. As I was telling you earlier, the workflow was where Felice would just give me a bunch of stuff and her voiceover, and sometimes there was a lot of dead space.
Yeah. Right, just airtime, right? Yeah.
We're kind of hanging out on this one image for minutes at a time. Is there
Yeah.
something more compelling that we could put here? So sometimes I would just do a rough little sketch. Usually in Illustrator, I would just sketch out an idea, say, what if we put some sort of drawing of a camera here? And I would just plop it into the timeline just to see if she liked it. And it turns out she liked that sort of quick sketch look, so that became more and more the signature look.
Well, and then you ended up putting some of those little sketches in the EdX platform too, to kind of knit together.
That was just sort of a spontaneous accident.
Right.
So I was creating those vector drawings in Illustrator, and then it translates very smoothly into After Effects, so I can manipulate the layers of the drawings.
And because they're vector-based, you could, shrink them.
Yeah, totally easy to resize it, change the color, to whatever you want to do with it.
Yeah, that worked out well. Exactly. Okay. So of all the videos you created for the course, did you have a favorite?
I don't know if I had a favorite.
It's like asking a mother to pick their favorite child, right?
Yeah. Well, there's some where I did so much digital surgery on it that no one will ever realize. For instance, some of those screen flows in the How to Do It videos, there were some of those where I did some massive surgery to make the screen flow sort of work as one complete tutorial video.
Yeah.
I was pretty fond of some of our little diagrams. I really had fun making those little camera diagrams.
Yeah, the inside of the camera, how it works.
Yeah, I kind of had fun with those. Yeah. I learned a lot of new little tricks in After Effects. Like, for instance, there are several scenes where we do either a side-by-side or sometimes even a four-way where we're showing the same photograph, similar photographs with slight differences, and then we zoom into them.
Yes, at the same time. Yeah.
And we move around. That was a new trick that I learned in After Effects.
That was very cool. Yeah.
That was very fun to use. And in fact, I'll take credit for this. And on our webpage, there's a couple of photo zoom interactive tools that's my idea to add those.
And there you go. There you go. Well, and that's a real pedagogic breakthrough, right? Because one of the things you're trying to teach in a course like this is what is the difference when you adjust different settings, and you can only really appreciate the difference if you see them all side by side. So, yeah.